Good morning, everyone. My name is Muhammad Ifan Hazim bin Suhairi. My student ID is 0105160401690001. I am a student from Open University Malaysia, Melaka Learning Center. This presentation is prepared for the course OUMH1303 English for Oral Communication. Today, I will be delivering a demonstrative speech entitled How to Organize Your Study Notes Officially. Before I begin, let me ask you a simple question. Have you ever spent more times looking for your notes than actual studying? If your answer is yes, don't worry, because you are not alone. This is just my personal opinion. A recent study published in the International Journal of Instruction found that students who take organized notes tend to learn better, remember information longer, and achieve better academics. Now, let me show you something. This is how I note used to look. Most students struggle to find their notes before quizzes and examination because their study materials are often disorganized. Sometimes we spend more time searching for our notes than actually studying. This can be very frustrating, especially when an examination is only a few days away. Fortunately, by using a simple techniques, we can study more efficiently, save valuable time, and reduce unnecessary stress. Today, I will demonstrate 4 simple methods that help me organize my study notes. First, organizing subject using separate folders. Second, using color gate coding. Third, keeping digital notes. Finally, create a weekly revision system. Let's begin. The first method is organizing your study material using separate folders. Many students use only one file to keep every subject together. However, this makes it difficult to find notes quickly. Instead, I recommend using one folder for each subject. Example, this folder is labeled data structure. Inside the folder, I keep all my lecture notes, tutorial, assignment, and hangout related to this subject. This folder is labeled Management Information System or MIS. Everything is related to this subject is kept here. Finally, this folder is for web programming. All my notes and exercise stored in one place. I also arrange my note according to For example, topic 1, arrays. Like this, arrays. Structure. Simple organization system help me find my notes within seconds. Instead of searching through a pile of paper, I know exactly where every document is. The second method is using color coding. Post-it. Color coding helps me organize information more clearly. Different color represent different types of information. For example, this yellow. I use yellow for important definition because definition are commonly tested in quizzes and examination. For example, this. I use blue for examples because example helps me to understand difficult concepts more easily. Finally, I use pink for examination tips, topics that require extra revision before exam. When I open my notebook, I can easily define important section without reading every single page. Besides making my notes look neat and intuitive, color coding help me remember information more quickly and reduce confusion during revision. The third method is keeping digital notes. Nowadays, technology allows us to study anytime and anywhere. Every class, I save my important notes in Google Drive. Sometimes I also use Google Docs or Microsoft Notes. One of the biggest advantage of digital notes is convenient. If I accidentally leave my notebook at home, I simply open Google Drive on my phone. In seconds, I can access all my notes wherever I am. Another useful feature is search function. Instead of flipping through hundreds of pages, I simply type one keyword and quickly find the information I need. The digital note. The final method is creating a weekly revision system like this. Organizing notes alone is not enough. We also need to review them regularly. Instead of studying every subject in a day, I divide my revision into small sessions. This is my weekly studies schedule. For example, every Monday I study English. On Tuesday, I study Management Information System. Ladies and gentlemen, today I have demonstrated 1, 2, 3, 4 simple ways to organize study notes efficiently. First, organize your study material using separate folders. Second, use color coding to identify important information. Third, keep digital copies of your note. Finally, create a weekly revision system and review your notes consistently. Although these techniques are simple, they can make a big difference in your academic life. Organizing Organizing your notes properly, you can save time, reduce tests, reduce stress, improve your memory, and prepare more confidently for quizzes and examination. Remember, organizing notes leads to organized thinking, and organized thinking leads to better academic performance. I hope today demonstration has inspired you to improve the way you organize your own study notes. Thank you very much for your attention.